Hey everyone, welcome. I'm Heather, I'm the Bent Yogi. Welcome to Friday Power Flow. What are your habits? Hopefully, one of your habits is this practice. So come on, join me. We'll get started in downward facing dog. All right, so come onto your mat. Come onto your downward facing dog. And if it feels better to start in child's pose, start in child's pose. And really just start to feel your breath. Take a big breath in. And a long breath out. Set your gaze or close your eyes. If you want to add in physical movement in addition to the movement of your breath, you can do that. You can walk out your dog or move your head around. Just be mindful, right? Pay attention to what you are doing. So you feel everything that you're doing. And you can enjoy what you're doing and receive the benefits of what you're doing. Now let's take a deep breath in. And a long breath out. Here, check in with your hands. Spread your fingers wide. If there's room, let your heels soften towards your mat. That doesn't mean you're pushing your heels down. It just means you're not holding your heels up. It's not a big adjustment. It's just a little adjustment. Lots of times those little adjustments are the ones that have the really big ripple effect. So feel what you're doing. And take a deep breath in. And a long breath out. On your inhale, come on forward to your high push-up, high plank. Stack your shoulders over your wrists. Knees can be lifted or lowered. Long through your arms, long through your legs, long through your spine. Take a big breath in. And a full breath out. Take another long breath in here. And as you exhale, press back to your downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in. And a full breath out. Inhale, come forward to your high push-up, high plank. Exhale, press back, downward facing dog. Inhale, come forward, high push-up, high plank. Exhale, back to your downward facing dog. So movement with breath. Inhale, come forward to your high push-up, high plank. Exhale, press back, downward facing dog. One more time. Inhale, come forward to your high push-up. Exhale, press back, downward facing dog. And this is our whole practice, right? Movement with breath. Intentional movement, intentional stillness with intentional breath. Take one more big inhale here. And as you exhale lightly, step or jump to the front of your mat. Set your feet, soften your knees, and rise to stand. Come all the way up. Lift your hands, lift your heart. You can look up. Big inhale at the top. Hands to your heart. Exhale. Set your gaze here. Lower your gaze or close your eyes. Set an intention if you like. And together, let's take a breath in. And a breath out. Inhale, sweep up, reach up. Fold forward, exhale. Halfway lift, inhale. Hands to your mat, high push-up to low push-up as you exhale. Find a little pause in your low push-up or come all the way down. Inhale, upward facing dog, maybe your cobra or your low cobra. Exhale, back to your downward dog or your child's pose. Take a big inhale. And a big exhale. Another deep breath in here. Exhale. Step or jump to the front. Halfway lift. Inhale. Exhale. Fold. Inhale. Rise to stand, lift and reach. Fold forward. Exhale. Halfway lift. Inhale. High push up to low push up. Exhale. Inhale. Upward facing dog. Exhale. Downward facing dog. You can add in child's pose at any time. You can add an extra breath in the flow, add in variations. Take a deep inhale. And a long exhale. Another big breath in here. Exhale, walk or jump to the front. Halfway lift, inhale, exhale, fold. Inhale all the way up, rise and reach. Fold forward, exhale. Halfway lift, inhale. High push up to low push up, exhale. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. A deep breath in. And a big breath out. Another full inhale here. Exhale, step or jump forward. Halfway lift, inhale, exhale, fold. Inhale, rise up, reach up and lift up. Fold forward, exhale. Halfway lift, inhale. High push up to low push up, exhale. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a big breath in. And a full breath out. Once more, a deep inhale here. Exhale, walk or jump forward. Halfway lift, inhale, exhale, fold. Katasana, chair pose. Set your feet, big bend in your knees. Sit down, lift up, reach up. You can reach your hands up or work with your hands at your heart. Reaching and lengthening through your spine and reaching your breath to your fingers, your toes, all the little parts in your body. Take a full body breath in here. Fold forward, exhale. Halfway lift, inhale. High push up to low push up, exhale. Inhale, upward dog, exhale, downward dog. Right foot steps forward, warrior one, Virabhadrasana. Step up, set your feet, set your gaze as you come up. Maybe a little more space between your feet. Wiggle that front foot forward, bend into the front knee. Lengthen through your arms, lengthen up through your fingers, lengthen your breath. Take a big inhale. And a long exhale. Once more, a deep breath in here. Exhale, hands down to your mat. High push up to low push up. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Left foot steps forward. Warrior one, Virabhadrasana. Feel where you land. A lot of this is habit, but the balance of mindfulness and intention. So you land on your mat. That's habit, what got you here. And then you land in your warrior one. And that's habit as well. Now feel if you can take up a little more space. Lengthen your stance, deepen the bend in your front knee. Check in with your arms, your hands, your fingers. Check in with your breath. Check in with your thinking mind. Thinking is habit too. Take a big breath in and a long breath out. We're here to give ourselves a little space from our thinking minds. Take a big inhale, exhale, hands to your mat. High push up to low push up. Upward dog, inhale, downward dog, exhale. Right foot again, warrior one. Step up, rise up, exhale, hands to your mat. High push up to low push up. Inhale, upward dog, exhale, downward dog. Left foot steps forward, warrior one. Rise up, exhale, hands come back down. High push up to low. Inhale, upward dog, exhale, downward dog, or your child's pose. Big breath in and a long breath out. And giving ourselves a break from our thinking minds isn't the only reason why we practice, but it certainly helps. It certainly helps me. Take one more deep inhale here. Exhale, step or jump to the front. Halfway lift. Inhale, exhale, fold. Utkatasana. Sit down, lift up, fold forward, exhale. Halfway lift, inhale. High push up to low push up, exhale. Inhale, upward dog, exhale, downward dog. Right foot steps, warrior one. Rise up, exhale, hands to your mat. High push up to low push up. Inhale, upward dog, exhale, downward dog. Left foot steps, warrior one. Rise up, exhale, hands come back down. Chaturanga, low push up. Inhale, upward dog, exhale, downward dog. Right foot again, warrior one. Rise up, open out, warrior two. Here again, a little more space between your feet. Not so much space that you unintentionally throw yourself off balance. That can be habit too. We push, we force, we struggle, we throw ourselves off balance. Grounded through both feet, spin your palms to the sky. Take your right hand high, reverse your warrior here.
strong and steady. Challenging yourself, being challenged, but also at ease and in joy. Take a big inhale, exhale, hands down to your mat. High push-up to low push-up. Inhale, upward dog, exhale, downward dog. Left foot steps forward. Warrior one, rise up, open out. Warrior two. Feel that transition. For me, it's a big transition physically. Well, maybe not a big transition, but definitely a transition, an adjustment in my feet from warrior one to warrior two. That does take some attention and intention. Lengthen through your arms, right out to the tips of your fingers. Bring your breath to the tips of your fingers, the tips of your toes. And take a big inhale and a long exhale. Dipping into your front knee, grounded through both feet, palms to the sky, left hand high, reverse your warrior. Reach up and go back. Let that right hand land lightly. A nice self-assist. One more big inhale, exhale. Hands come down to your mat. High push-up to low push-up. Inhale, upward dog, exhale, downward dog. Right foot again, warrior one, rise up, open out, warrior two. Right hand high, reverse your warrior. Exhale, hands to your mat. High push-up to low push-up. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Left foot steps, warrior one, rise up. Open out, warrior two. Left hand high, reverse. Exhale, chaturanga, high to low push-up. Upward dog, take a big inhale. Downward dog, exhale. Take a breath in and a breath out. Breathe in. And breathe out. Another deep inhale here. Exhale. Walk or jump forward. Halfway lift. Inhale. Exhale. Fold. Katasana. Sit down. Lift up. Fold forward. Exhale. Halfway lift. Inhale. High push up to low push up. Exhale. Inhale. Upward dog. Exhale. Downward dog. Right foot steps. Warrior one. Rise up. Open out. Warrior two, right hand high, reverse your warrior. Now half moon, Ardha Chandrasana. Push off with that back foot, little push. Reach down with your right hand, lift through your right leg. You can reach your left arm up, extend out through that left leg, press through your left heel. Little bit of leaning back, grounded. But lifting up, lightening up. Take a big inhale. Lightly drop back to your warrior two. Right hand high, reverse. Exhale, hands to your mat. High push up to low push up. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Right foot again, warrior one. Rise up, open out, warrior two. Right hand high, reverse your warrior. Now side angle, Parsva Konasana. Right elbow to your right thigh, left hand high. You can slide your right hand down inside your front foot, outside your front foot. Right, that's a nice little adjustment, a different place for the bottom hand. It's a little adjustment, but it can feel really different, and it can assist you in getting out of habit, being more present. Take a big breath in. And a long breath out. Now take your top arm, wrap it around behind your back. Come on into your half bind or your full bind. I don't know if you can be more present. I think you're either present or you're not. And habit for a lot of us is not present because we are so in our heads. So here, be in your body. Feel your feet. Feel your hands. Feel your breath. A big breath in and a long breath out. Breathe in and breathe out. Big inhale. Big exhale. Reach your top arm back up. Come back to your warrior two. Right hand high, reverse. Exhale, hands to your mat. High push up to low push up. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Right foot again, warrior one. Rise up, open out, warrior two. Here, straighten your right leg. Pivot your toes towards the side edge of your mat. Interlace your fingers at your low back. You can add a towel or a strap between your hands. Knuckles drop down, heart lifts up, a big inhale. Fold forward as you exhale. A little fold, a big fold. You might soften your knees, let your head drop. Soften your toes, take a big breath in. And a big breath out. My habit for a long time in this pose has been to bring my palms together. But I've been noticing I have something going on in one of my shoulders, so I've been really easing into this, slowing it down instead of trying to push into it. I'm paying a little more attention so I can take more care. Big breath in and a long breath out. Release your hands. Come halfway up. Walk your hands towards your right toes. Pivot around towards the front edge of your mat. Come into your runner's lunge. Set your hands. Right foot steps back. High push-up to low push-up. Inhale. Upward dog. Exhale. Downward dog. Take a deep breath in. And a long breath out. Another big inhale here. Exhale. Walk or jump to the front. Halfway lift. Inhale. Exhale. Fold. Utkatasana. Sit down, lift up, fold forward, exhale. Halfway lift, inhale. High push-up to low push-up, exhale. Inhale, upward dog, exhale, downward dog. Left foot steps forward, warrior one, rise up. Open out, warrior two. Left hand high, reverse your warrior, half moon, Ardha Chandrasana, push off. Right, just enough of a push off. I got a little wobbly there that you can let your left hand touch the ground or a block. Extend through both legs. Engage your core. Lift up from the ground. Extend out through your center. Or you can lighten up on that bottom hand. Maybe the bottom hand doesn't need to touch the ground. You might be able to bring your bottom hand to your heart or hover your bottom hand. If you start to struggle though, maybe that's your habit, then yeah, take advantage of that little bit of support with the left hand on the ground. Press out through your lifted heel, a big inhale here. Lightly drop back to your warrior two. Left hand high, reverse. Exhale, hands down to your mat. High push-up to low push-up. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Left foot steps again. Warrior one, rise up. Warrior two. Left hand high, reverse your warrior. Side angle, Parsva Konasana. Left elbow, left thigh, right arm up for the sky. Lengthening through your right arm. You can slide that left hand down again, inside the foot, outside the foot. Maybe bring the ground up to you with a block or work with your hand on your ankle. Check in with your back foot. So your whole back foot on your mat. A little more attention to the baby toe side of the back foot, rolling that edge of your foot down. Rolling your top shoulder back. Now take your top arm, wrap it around behind your back. Your half bind or your full bind. A big breath in and a long breath out. And we have the opportunity here to clear our thinking mind, take some space from the planning, the habitual thoughts and worries. We also have the opportunity here to really take care of ourselves and pay attention to all the little parts of our body that often get overlooked and integrate those little parts of our body. We get the opportunity to notice what we're feeling and feel how we can better take care of ourselves. Big breath in and a long breath out. Reach your top arm back up. Let it bring you up to your warrior two. Keep that bend in your left knee. Left hand high. Reverse your warrior. Exhale. Hands to your mat. High push-up to low push-up. Inhale. Upward dog. Exhale. Downward dog. Left foot again. Warrior one. Rise up. Open out. Warrior two. Straighten your left leg. Pivot your toes towards the side edge of your mat. I'm going to interlace my fingers at my low back again. You can work with a different variation. A big inhale here. Fold forward as you exhale. So if you do interlace your fingers again, try the opposite thumb on top. You don't just switch your thumbs. You switch all of your fingers. And it may or may not
feel different. Letting your head drop here. Big inhale. And a big exhale. And you can have your palms apart. You might find you can bring your palms together. That might be a shift as well. One more deep breath in here. Exhale, release your hands, come halfway up. Walk your hands towards your left toes. Pivot around towards the front edge of your mat. Runner's lunge, plant your hands. Left foot steps back. High push up to low push up. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Or your child's pose. Take a breath in. And a breath out. Another deep inhale here. Exhale, walk or jump forward. Halfway lift. Inhale, exhale, fold. Utkatasana. Set your feet, bend your knees. Bring your hands to your heart. Take a big inhale. Twist to your right. Left elbow towards the outside of your right thigh. Let your spine lengthen. Feel the length in your spine. Feel the length in your breath. Lifting your chest, lifting your heart. Hands can stay together. You can separate your hands. You can stick in a side crow if you like. Wave your body a little more in your heels. So really check in with that. Notice if you've started to tip forward and hang out with your toes. Ground through your heels. Lift your chest, lift your heart. A big inhale. Fold forward. Exhale. Come back to your chair pose. Bring your hands back to your heart. Take a big inhale here. Now twist to your left. Right elbow towards the outside of your left thigh. Same twist. Notice if you're still stuck in your head on the other side, or even stuck in yesterday or last week's practice. Feel your feet here, feel your hands here, feel this breath. Hands can stay together, or they can open up. Again, side crow is an option. Lighten up on your toes. If your habit is to push and to force, then lighten up on yourself. Even if it's just for a moment. Take a big inhale. Fold forward, exhale. Walk your feet apart here with your peace fingers. Hook your big toes. Palms face each other. Halfway lift as you inhale. Lengthen and fold as you exhale. If you like a different variation, a ragdoll or a flat back, if that's something that works better for your body, then add that in. Big breath in. And a long breath out. Once more, breathe in. And breathe out. Release your toes, walk your feet closer together to touch. Utkatasana, chair pose. Set your feet, big bend in your knees. Fold forward, exhale. Halfway lift, inhale. High push up to low push up. Exhale. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Right foot steps, warrior one. Rise up, open out, warrior two. Right hand high, reverse your warrior. Come back to your side angle. Parsva Konasana, add in your half bind or your full bind. So if you're working with the full bind, we're going to come into a bound half moon. And you can still practice this with the half bind. Take a look down at that right foot. Step your back foot in halfway. Keep a little bend in your right knee as you start to lift your left foot. Press through your left heel. And as you take your left foot up, you can start to straighten your right leg. A little bit wobbly, maybe you touch down. I'm going to touch down. Soften your toes. You can always reset here. Breathe for 3, 2. Come into your traditional half moon. Release your arms. Open up. Expand out. Take a big inhale. Left foot down beside the right. Front of your mat. Rise to stand. Lift and reach. That was fun, right? Fold forward. Exhale. Halfway lift. Inhale. High push up to low push up. Exhale. Inhale. Upward dog. Exhale. Downward dog. Take a big breath in. And a long breath out. So hopefully it is fun, challenging, but you can play around with it and you can enjoy it. One more deep inhale here. Exhale. Walk or jump to the front. Halfway lift. Inhale. Exhale. Fold. Utkatasana. Sit down, lift up. Fold forward. Exhale. Halfway lift. Inhale. Chaturanga, low push up. Step or jump back.
Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Left foot steps forward. Warrior one, rise up, open out. Warrior two. Left hand high, reverse your warrior. Side angle with your half bind or your full bind. So take your time, and you can use a towel or a strap between your hands. So you know where we're going with this. Bound half moon. Pause for a moment, connect to your breath, look down, and step your back foot in about halfway. You can adjust the bind here. Shift into that left foot. Begin to lift your right leg. And as the right leg comes up, lift through your left leg. Drishti helps a lot. Right? You can touch down. One side is usually a little steadier than the other. I haven't done this in a really long time. Couple of good breaths here. Take your time. Put a smile on your face. Take one more big inhale. Now release your arms. Open out to your traditional half moon. Expand out, lift up a big inhale. Right foot, right hand, come down. Front of your mat, rise to stand, lift and reach. Fold forward, exhale. Halfway lift, inhale. High push-up to low push-up. Exhale, inhale. Upward dog, exhale. Downward dog. Take a deep breath in. And a big breath out. Bring your feet together, a little bit forward, right leg to the sky. Bend your right knee for your down dog hip opener. And if you want to flip your dog, you can let that foot pull you over, lift out of your shoulder or your shoulders. And from here, come on into your half pigeon. Take your time with the setup. You might work with the variation on your back. Let there be length in your spine. Lengthen and deepen your breath. A big inhale. And a big exhale. Take a deep breath in. And a long breath out. Let your shoulders soften, let your face soften. If you are still thinking about that bound half moon, come into this breath. Come into where you are right here, right now. It's okay to notice. Actually, it's more than okay to notice when you get distracted, when your mind wanders off. Like the sooner you can notice that you're off somewhere in your head, the sooner you can come back. And take a deep breath in. And a long breath out. Once more here. Breathe in. And breathe out. And set your hands under your shoulders. And make your way back to your downward facing dog. Right, whatever feels good here. Maybe stick in a vinyasa. Take a long breath in. And a long breath out. And bring your feet together and forward, left leg to the sky, bend your left knee, down dog hip opener. And you can let that foot pull you over. You can also work with your right knee on your mat for a little more support. And from here, half pigeon. Set yourself up. Similar variation to the other side, different variation from the other side. Still intentional and mindful, full of intention. Notice if your mind is full of stuff, bring your attention to your breath. Feel your body. Big inhale, big exhale. Notice if habit is hanging on, right? Either hanging on to thoughts or physically hanging on here. Can you use your breath? Can you use your breath? Your inhale awakens your energy. Your inhale energizes.
And your exhale, the potential, the space to soften. Deep breath in. And a long breath out. And breathe in. And breathe out. Once more, inhale. And exhale. Hands under your shoulders. One last downward facing dog. So again, whatever movement feels good. A deep breath in here. And a long breath out. Come down to your knees. Sit back over your heels. Lie on your back. And set up for your bridge or your wheel. Just a short bridge or wheel, a couple breaths. Take your time with it. You don't have to feel rushed. Intentionally set your foundation for your bridge or for your wheel. And if rest feels better, you can work with rest here. Take a big inhale. And a big exhale. Take one more deep breath in. And gently lower down. Come onto your back. Come onto your back. Woohoo. Come onto your back. Bring the soles of your feet together. Supta. Supta Baddha Konasana. A big inhale. And a long exhale. And you can stay here as we move into Shavasana. You might add in a little twist or a different leg variation for Shavasana. If your habit is to skip out on Shavasana, I invite you to stay with me just for a few moments here. A big breath in and a long breath out. Wiggle your fingers and toes. Draw your knees to your chest. Roll to one side and make your way to seated. Bring your hands to your heart. Set your gaze. Lower your gaze or close your eyes. Together, let's take a deep breath in. And a long breath out. Drawing your thumbs to your forehead, to your third eye center. Together we say, Namaste. Thanks, everyone. Thanks for joining me for practice today. I'd love to hear your comments, so take a moment. Leave me a note below. I'm Heather. I'm the Bent Yogi. Again, thanks for joining me today. Take care of yourself. Take care of each other. And I'll see you on your mat.